Think you know Ninja songs? Old school or new school? Stand a chance to win big on Gusto Guess the Song. To be a part of this, call the numbers on your screen right now. Come on board and let's do things the Gusto way.
Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions. Once again, thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, of course, telling your friends about what we do right at Gusto TV. We love and appreciate you so much. Thank you. Big Lala is in the building today. Yes. And of course, today we have quite a very important, topic, something that really affects the culture. Afrobeat is one thing, and of course, we know we have the OGs. And of course, we have the very emerging, the young G's, are coming up. And one of, the major part of this music industry are, the DJs. The DJs, a lot of, people already respect the DJs. And these DJs, of course, Neptune is one of them, will tell you, respect the DJ. Now, in the modern Afrobeat scene that we have right now, in today's Afrobeat world, how influential are the DJs to making an artist blow?
Well, it depends on the kind of blow they really want to blow. When DJs were really important in the scheme of things is when they did their mixes, and their mixes would go big and everything. But now with the age of digital apps like Apple Music, Spotify and co, you can be your own DJ, you can mix your own song. And a lot of these apps, right, they have what's it called, a seamless transition into the next song. It looks like it's a DJ that is mixing it. Apple Music has that, has that, right? So you can be your own DJ, set your own songs without even knowing how to mix, right? And some of these DJs, sometimes they feel they are very important. I think the time has passed that they were very important. Back in the day, DJs can come together because there's an organization, say the Association of Nigerian DJs,
yeah.
Say, oh, we're going to stop playing
this guy's
because
song.
They have members, then they will stop playing it. Not in this day and age.
Yeah,
I mean, their influence is there, but it's not as great as it used to be. And I feel that a certain persons are trying to bring back that era into the current situation.
Yeah. So how exactly, are DJs meant to, play? Because a lot of them have this God complex. There's a God complex with DJs in Nigeria. I've seen it several times, bro. I have seen it several times, and I think that, a lot of times, it should actually not be so. You get DJ Neptune, of course, had, an altercation or whatever, it's called with, Rema over that song of the Greatness 2.0 album. Rema already talking about how Neptune should take his song down, blah, blah, and all of that. A lot of people actually had their own takes on all this whole thing. Spoke about Don Jazzy saying, Baba, go vex so, but this thing is not done that way. Now, we talked about the Rema situation before now. And of course, Dotun also came through with, something like this, trying to address the situation. Rema, of course, responded. Neptune came up with receipt. Now, we've not talked about this one. He has said, this is the record of things, and I do not have any other explanation to make again. I'm in my right to release the song and everything. Now, are this enough to actually vindicate DJ Neptune?
Is he in the right?
Yeah, with all of this.
See, I don't know which world people are in that they feel they can go out with something if they don't have a response. For crying out loud, it's not, for crying out loud, he's not the owner of the song, right? Now you've come up with, you have been on this. I read this write-up. I read the whole essay, even though the millions under his tweets were all supporting. I'm like, okay, is it the same thing I read that these people didn't bother to read? It says here that he's been on this, trying to clear this song for over a year. It's proving difficult, are we? Okay, if you've been on it for over a year, then must you down the hill of the song, right? And on all this, in all these conversations, there's nothing that says, there's nothing from Rema's team that says, okay, approved, we are good to go. You may now use this song on your album. Nothing like that. All he showed was conversation of him trying to clear it. And according to Rema, he's been trying to stop the release of that song for a long time behind the scenes. So this is somebody who thinks because he's big in the industry and he feels that he can use his influence to get away with something. And he tried it with the wrong person in Rema. because the guy said, I think give a clearance for it. Whether it is people are saying it's management. Even the management did not give the go ahead and say, oh, you can use it for your.
You can now use it, yeah.
Nothing like that in the email. So I don't know what right he is trying to claim. You went ahead to release somebody's song without his full consent. And you still have the feeling you were in the right because you had tried to get the consent. If you try to get the consent and you still don't get the consent, still doesn't give you the right to go and release the song. I'm disappointed in DJ Neptune, but like I say, it feels it's bad publicity that doesn't help the album. So
now Rema's manager came up to say that this one here that I said, of course, is that since an official approval was not released and no split sheet signed, I felt the song wouldn't be released anymore, which should be so actually. Looking back at audio, I really wish I just had my gun that actually doesn't want the song released anymore, which would have made focus on getting other song on the album. I mean, this whole back and forth thing.
Apologizing for anything.
Big bro, industry gatekeepers. So in a way.
Neptune now are gatekeepers.
In a way. Anyways, the DJ, of course, we know DJs support each other, artists support each other. Spinal is in the mix right now, and that's why we're actually, here now. Spinal said,
it takes a lot to put this together.
In the same project, brother. I listen again and again. Well done, OG Neptune. He could have called you, but F that kid, he smoked the wrong one. Now, Spinal is an OG in the industry. Rema, of course, is a young G in the industry and everything. What exactly was Spinal like? What is this?
This disgusting behavior from a supposed OG. Who dash an OG in the first place? Let me go sit down. How can you?
Why would he say that?
Exactly. Why would you say that? And he went on to say, "Oh, fuck that kid," to a 21-year-old.
Yeah.
I mean, how much is that?
Yeah.
Fuck that kid.
Sure, this guy is probably close to 40 or something.
And he felt this is a nice thing to say. Even if you want to support a friend or a colleague, this is the best way to go about it. Because in actual sense, nothing even concern the matter. Nothing. No. Has any other artist come out and say, oh, Rema, I'm with you, or Rema, no. They've all been keeping quiet, protecting their own interests. Like, this has nothing to do with me. I don't want to mess up my support in the future. Quiet, right? But what's this? We have a DJ coming because you want to support. They're not saying this. F the kid.
Is there an internal? Is there like?
There must have something that's gone on in the past. Perhaps this
between
guy,
Spinal and Rema's team or something.
Maybe perhaps he's trying to get Rema on the song. It's not been successful, and DJ sometimes when he gets to certain level, they expect that people should. Roll on the floor for them, to give them their song that they can. You get all this kind of thing, and I think that's what's affecting or causing all this between.
Because I really don't know what could have caused this, or have F that kid, he smoked the wrong one. Like it was for me. I felt it was uncalled for. Now it was at a party, personal. It was at a party, and I think it was playing Rema's song. He just stopped it. And he said, F that kid or something like that.
He said that?
Yeah.
He did that?
Yes, he did that. He did that. He was at the party, he stopped that, and he said there's something about respect and everything, F that kid, and then changed on that song entirely. This was Spinal at a Spinoff party.
So now he wants to block Rema.
Nobody is more important than anyone. We all bring something to the table. Who says you don't? Now, we are all part of the global scheme of things. Before you come here to sound like a smart guy, you can make a phone call. Now, is this what is pinning Spinal? That he didn't call Neptune?
But it goes both ways. And this thing, I think it's a cultural thing. Because these guys are OGs, they're old. Let's say they're close to their 40s. They expect that a 21-year-old kid would always be the same behavior that they won't accept if they were in the 21-year-old kid's shoes. And I think it's a cultural thing. Every old person feels the young person needs to always
roll on the floor
for them, whether right or wrong. And that's exactly what these people are displaying. And it's just shameful that someone like Spinal would be in the midst, doing something like this.
Don't you think it's weird that even Neptune is not going to this length out publicly against Rema?
This is a matter of somebody way no concern. Maybe you've been looking for the opportunity to maybe go at Rema fully, and maybe the Neptune thing happened was that okay, this is my opportunity. Let me go at this kid.
But is this the right way?
Of course, it's not the right way. I don't know what the guy's problem is, but again, This is messed up.
DJ KY is of course talking about, Rema said, I know how many DJs have called me to cancel Rema. If I had said that, a lot of DJs would have deleted his songs. He's a humble boy. I even posted the slides for you to see. I still stand 100% with what I said yesterday. If you guys want to make it about a DJ beef, then that's on you. I shall not get problem with anybody.
Imagine. So
what has Rema done to DJs?
So these guys have gone behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So now say, oh, DJs
cancel this guy.
See, people are acting.
Rema, 21-year-old.
They're acting like gatekeepers again, and I really respect DJ KYS for what he has done here. Put this. I mean, I'm not with you guys, and gone are those days where Association of Nigerian DJs will come and be like, oh, they mess with us.
The old way, very old school way.
Now, it's simple. DJs want to own catalog of songs, right? You want to own ownership of songs. You need the artist, whether you like it or not. You need it. So, I know what KYS is trying. What's his name? Spinall is trying to say that nobody is more important than this. Excuse me. If you are not the owner of the song, the creator of the song, we voice am, we get the idea and everything. It's very important than you.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, it's very important. And Rema is not a upcoming artist that needs your money to even push the song. If anything, Neptune is the one that actually feels that more. I'm going to have a banger with Rema.
Of course, he said it.
He said it now, so who is now more important in the scheme of things in terms of a Neptune and a Rema? Neptune sees that Rema is more important, right? Yeah. And he's almost begging. He's been on it for a year.
He said he wants them to shoot the video in Dubai or this, as he feels that that's the song he wants to promote on the album. He thinks they're going to be a banger. He so much believes.
He wants to spend money on something he did not create and wants to put it on his album. Shows you that, of course, Neptune needs a Rema more.
Of course.
That being said, I'm not saying DJs are not needed. Of course, they are needed. They are a very important piece in the scheme of things of playing the music that is being heard, whether it's on radio, whether it's at shows and everything. They're important. But when it comes to making a song, for you as a DJ, you are not the most important factor, please. It's the artist, because whoever artist you're bringing together, they can still hook up and do the song together. You are not you have the only thing that you have there is you want to own the masters of that record because it's going to be released as a DJ something featuring this. You are not the most important factor, because without you, those two people can still hook up and do a song together.
Anyways, Spinal has been, roasted on social media. A lot of people are not supporting him on this one. He hasn't come out to debunk anything. He hasn't come out to make a statement on all the things he said.
He was on Spinal.
But do you think there's a way back for Spinal, after this?
See, the guys, there's always been one thing or the other the guy had done in the past that people have heard about. It's not the first time we do something like this. You should just remember that people's time different. The way he's a big DJ right now, in the future, you never know what will happen. There's going to be another DJ that comes up and
no one is going to last forever.
Exactly. So you should focus on the bigger picture. Sometimes if you're not concerned, you're not concerned. If any artist doesn't mess with you for you to play their record, please.
Is this even a way to support your fellow DJ by trash talking another artist?
You want to cancel. Who was it that was saying cancel who?
DJ Tunes, Wizkid's DJ,
see how it is?
Was playing Rema and he said he just stopped. He said cancel who? Continue playing.
See, I love that because it shows that whether you want to be a freak or not, you want to be a stupid person or not, there are other people who will not follow you.
Look at what KY said.
KY is,
he said, I know how many DJs, So it's not even Spinall. This is not just Spinall alone.
They've gone behind the back and say, cancel. See, so in this digital age,
come on.
Now when they play Rema song, now you make Obama hear him for where he hear and put that for a playlist. Or him to have such a big amount of fans called the Ravens.
Man. Gatekeepers.
Did they include
DJs? I don't think so. Gatekeepers. Anyways, the word is that nobody actually is bigger than the industry. Even we did here. We are both in the industry together, definitely. And of course, we know that Afrobeats is a movement, and anyone that is not ready to comport to the movement will be left behind. Guys, let's have your thoughts on the whole DJ Spinall, DJ Neptune, and of course the Rema saga. A lot of things, a lot of people drinking Panadol for another man's headache. Put your comment down below. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.